So in this, ETL automation testing, okay, we are, going to learn the topics which I have told: Python, PySpark, PyTest, Git, and cloud. Apart from that, we will learn, CI/CD and validations and project and mock interview, and we'll provide you interview support. So these are, the content which we are, going to, learn in this ETL automation, testing course. Okay. So in this, first thing is, installation of, Python. Dinesh, so did you, install Python? Uh, so please,
Yes, I
yeah, you have
I
installed this
have.
Python, and then I told you to access this Python, we will use the ID called as, PyCharm. Yes or no? PyCharm ID. So these two things, I want you to install. Okay. So either you can download it from internet, or I can, give you the software if you want. Okay. So let me just, give you the softwares, whatever, I have. Just give me 1 second. These are the softwares. Okay. So here, this is a Python 3.10 version. And this is, PyCharm commodity, which is completely free. Both these things. So both these things, first, I want you, Dinesh, to, install these two things. So let me just, share this as of now. So first, let me just share this, zip folder that, we can have this, softwares. So this is the, software, guys. Can you just, Dinesh, you extract this, software and, install, Python and, mm, and, PyCharm in front of, us. Can you, share your screen? Are you able to, install it? Let me just, give you the access. Are you in a position to share your screen, Dinesh, now?
Yes, I can share, but I have already installed that. I
Okay,
check.
both you have installed PyCharm also and, Python also. Yes or no? Have you installed PyCharm also?
PyCharm I have. Yes, ID also.
Yeah, so fine. So if you have installed, no need to, again, install. Those who have, not installed, those who don't have the software, you can just, let me know so that we can, install this. So this is how, guys, PyCharm, ID will look. And this is, here we can, create a project. Let's suppose a project name, I'm giving it as, 42. You can give a, a new project. Okay. Any name you can just give. Let's suppose I give the name as today's date. Okay. This is, whatever the Python version. Let's suppose we are taking a Python 3.1010. So this is a particular, project will be created in this window. We can create or separate window if you want. We can click on new window. Let's suppose in this window I want. So I clicked on, new window. Yeah, I clicked on, this window. In this window, a new particular project will be open. So let us just see. This is a particular, project. This you can just close it. Okay. We don't require this kind of, things. So you just, here, main .py, this page will come by default. And this some piece of code is written. The output of this, code we can see is hi PyCharm. If we just, click on, this is how we run the program. So here there's a button called as run. You can just click on here and you can get it as, the output as, hi, PyCharm. So this is a particular, functionality of, PyCharm. And if I want to, create a new Python file, so I can click on new. and a Python file. You can give the name, any name. Let's suppose one. This is a file. This is a particular, Python file, and the extension is .py. And here we will write the code, any, piece of code which we will learn. Let's suppose we want to print anything. Let's suppose we want to print, first code is always, hello. And we want to, execute this. So we can just, select here the current file. And we can just click on this run button and we'll get the output as hello. This is, guys, the ID where we will, execute it. This is a particular project. These are the particular files which we are creating, and we can just, execute the particular piece of code and we can get the output here. So this is, guys, a particular, Python and, PyCharm installation. This is the first thing what we, learned, using the Python and PyCharm installation. So this is the basic class which everyone should before learning. The first topic I will take is nothing but your Python only. So but this is the first thing everyone should know this particular topic, so that I can move it to the next topics. So first thing I want to take is guys your Python only. So this is my content. So this document I will be sharing you, Dinesh. Okay. So this is the first topic. What we'll take it as, Python, and we'll see what is, Python and how we will do. Let's suppose we want to, talk on, Python. So Python is, guys, is a high level, programming language. High level programming language means uh, it is, very much, high level means it is very much, similar to high level means, it is very much, similar to, English language. Okay. Similar to English, language. That is why, its name is, high level language. Low level language means what? Low level language means, it is, similar to, 1010. The computer languages, they only understand 1010. Those are called low language, but Python is very, high level, programming, language. We can write the programs. Okay. So this is the first thing about, Python. We should know it's a high level language similar to English. Okay. And it was, developed by, Guido, Van, Rossum. Okay. So he developed it into in, February 1990. Okay. And this, guys, this is because of the simplicity, of, of the language. It became, so much, popular. Let's suppose if you have some idea of Java. Dinesh, do you have some idea of Java? Have you ever, worked on Java?
No,
No?
I don't.
Yeah. So there is something called, public, static, okay, void, main. This is something like, from here the code will start, okay. And then, what will happen in Java, here we give the brackets and here we get the brackets. And then we write, system dot, out dot, print ln, okay. Print means next line. And then if we want to, print, let's suppose we want to print, hello. So this is how all this particular, code will get, executed, and then we will get the output is nothing but the hello. So all this piece of code, we need to write for the Java. But Python, it is not like that. Okay. Python only what will happen is similar to, English. We'll just write print and hello, and we'll get the output as hello. Yes or no? This become, very much, simplicity because of that, entire, data engineers or, your automation, let's suppose automation data, test engineers, I will tell it as, okay. Whether it is, automation data test engineers or automation SDET, there's a profile called as SDET. With that what we are, going to become. So SDET means, it's not, completely a testing profile. We can tell it is, software development engineer in test. That means what, he is a developer only. Is you cannot, directly call him as a test engineer, because we will also do the work of development. We will also develop the code. We will also develop the framework. We will also develop our own logics. So he's a developer, and that too in a software development. But entire thing development we will do for the testing. So let's suppose we write a code. So we could, the code what we will write is for testing. If we develop a framework, so this framework we will develop is nothing for testing only. So that is what is guys, the profile is software development engineer. He's also a developer, but in testing. Okay, that is why the profile is SDET. So it is, almost, guys, we also know the things what a developer knows. We will also learn completely, programming languages. So this is what is the value of Python, guys, whether you go to, AI, whether you go to machine learning, okay, or whether you go to, guys, a data scientist, okay, you want to become a data scientist or data analyst, okay, or you want to become a BA, business analyst. Okay, any profile, guys, we are definitely requiring this Python. So that is why, irrespective of, any, data profile, be it be, data engineer, data scientist, data analyst, we will require, guys, Python. That is why it became, so much, popular. I have written, a few things about Python. Let me just open. So I have written the first point as, Python is high level programming language. It's very, very, similar to English. That is why I have written it as a high level programming language. It is both, object oriented as well as procedural programming language. Object oriented means, there is a concept of inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, object, which we will, learn in the later classes. Procedural programming means, line by line execution. One line will be executed, then the next line will be getting executed, then next line will be getting executed, or we write a method. Okay, method is like, so many codes we want to, run again and again. Then we created a method. So line by line sequential execution will happen. So both it will, it has both the features, object oriented as well as, procedural programming language. Platform independent, whether you run it in operating system Windows or Mac or Unix. Okay, completely free, guys. There's no cost involved. This was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991, February 20, 1991. So the Python was developed by this great scientist. Okay, so his name was Guido van Rossum, and he developed in, guys, 1991. Okay, so Python is, guys, next point is dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed means, so let us just see where is our page. Okay, so Python was developed in 1991. Okay, and it is, guys, dynamically typed means what, uh, we don't have to declare the type. Okay, let's suppose, in Java, if I go in Java, if I have to discuss, let's suppose a is an integer variable whose value is 5. So int a equals to 5. This means what, explicitly we are telling this integer, a is a type of integer and his value is 5. This is, we have to declare the type of this variable a, that is nothing but the integer. But in Python, it is, it is dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means what? It comes by itself. Okay, it comes by itself. If I write a equals to 5, okay, and I print the type of a, this is a method called as type. It will tell the a is nothing but, this is the beauty of Python. A will tell it is nothing but int. It is an integer. That is what is dynamically typed. You don't declare the type. If you go to Java, you have to explicitly declare a is an integer whose value is 5. But here we will write a equals to 5, and we automatically understand that it is what, particular a particular type, which is value is, guys, 5. Similarly, there is something called as string. Let's suppose b equals to, if I write here apple. So, we don't have to, declare the type. If I go with Java, if I have to, declare, then we have to write a string, b equals to, apple. So that means what, we have to, declare the, type. But here it is dynamically typed. It will, if you print this, type of, b, it will, automatically tell, this is nothing but the string type. So that is what is, guys, called as, dynamically typed language. So these are, guys, few points which we should, always know when we are, talking about, Python. So any, difficulty in this, 5 points, Dinesh, can just, let me know. Anyone?
Understood.
Okay, okay, okay. So guys, now if you have understood all this point, that is Python is high level programming language. And it is both object oriented as well as procedural programming language. It is independent and free source, as was developed by Guido van Rossum and in February 20, 1991 as dynamically typed language. So let us just write down few of the codes to see are we able to match what we have told. Okay, let us just guys try to do that. Let's suppose I have a variable, okay, a equals to 5. So now if I want to print the type of this a, so I should get it as guys integer. Let us just see. So I will get a keyword called as class. This comes by default. Okay, this is a particular class, and then we are getting this is a is a type which is integer that will come in single quotation. This bracket will come. This is the format of the output. So this tells what this particular a is nothing but the int type. Let's suppose I want a particular string. Okay, so b equals to now. Let's suppose I write here apple, and I want to see the type of b. Guys, please mute yourself. Those who are not speaking, please Dinesh, please mute yourself, guys. As of now, please mute. Okay, yeah. So now, guys, now if let's suppose I want to print the type of let's suppose b. So I'll get the class as guys string. Let us just see that are we getting string or not. So str will come. This shows that b is the guys string type. This is called as guys dynamically typed language. We don't have to declare the type of this particular variable, and we can get what is the type of the variable. This is, let's suppose this is class a. This is what is the type of the variable. This is nothing but the integer. This is nothing but the type is nothing but the string. This is called guys dynamically typed a language. Python is completely dynamically typed language. So here see this is object oriented means what. There is something called as now when I will teach you object oriented in Python, I will teach you there's something called as classes, object, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction. So all these things Python supports. So all the OOPS concepts, whatever is listed here, it will support. We will learn in depth. Don't worry about that things. So let's suppose, we want to, this is like, guys, some, very high level, understanding you will have when I will teach you. Oops, then you will get the complete clarity. As of now, what is, object oriented? Let's suppose there's a class. Class is something, where we will write the codes, guys. As of now, class is something where we will write the, code, and whose name I have given, nothing but the animal. And these are, guys, these some kind of methods which will start from def. Here also this is a method which starts from def. This is the name speak, and this is some parameter self, which I will again discuss. This is again a method, again class dog, which is inheriting animal. Now what is inheritance? I will tell you. The child class is inheriting the property of parent class. As of now, just this class dog is inheriting the property of this animal. And it is also having a method, nothing but this speak, and it is returning, the self dot, name. Okay, this name, this variable. We have created an object of this dog, and we are just calling this, method. So this kind of program, guys, I will tell you in depth. Okay, when I will teach you OOPS. As of now, this is an example of OOPS. Now this is supported by guys, this Python. And the procedural means what? Line by line coding. That is also supported by Python. The Python supports guys procedural programming where the code is organized as function and executed sequentially. Let's suppose this is a method whose name is greet and is taking a variable name, and we are printing hello and then this name. This is formatted string. Again, I will discuss those things later. As of now, it's printing some name with this hello. I'm calling this method and passing this, Alice. So the output will be hello, Alice. So this is what just wanted to tell you that this is a procedural programming language, line by line execution. This is an object-oriented programming language because we are creating an object of this class dog. This is how we create the object, and we are calling this method. So Python will support both. This point, just to justify and giving on a high level, understanding. Python is supporting both object-oriented as well as procedural programming language, and independent and free source, guys. Just install this Python if you want, we are installing in Windows. If you want to install, you can install in Mac, you can install in, Linux or Unix. It will, definitely, install. And it's completely free of cost. There is no charge involved in, installing this Python. This is a, great scientist, Guido van Rossum, who developed it in February 1991. Dynamically typed language, I have told you. We don't have to, explicitly declare the type of, a particular variable. Python, understands the type of the particular variable used by itself. So this is, guys, the introduction to Python, guys. This document I will be, sharing you, and you can have this document, and then slowly, guys, every document is, guys, here linked. So you can just, click on here, and you can go. Let's suppose I go to installation. So where the softwares will be, can be installed. So that is the link here. What is a variable? There is a link here, which we will take it as in the next class. Okay. Now, after this, guys, I want you to install this Oracle SQL Developer. I'll share you the link to install, and the software you can just download it, from here. Let me just show you. Snowflake, did you guys, did that? Dinesh, did you try Snowflake registering? Snowflake, register. You can just give a try if you want, Dinesh now, and you can just register. You can just share your screen. We can just give a try. Okay.
Okay.
So let me just give you the access to, so that you can just share your screen. Yeah, you share your screen. Okay. Just write down there, Snowflake, registration. Write down Snowflake, registration. Trial account. Snowflake trial account. Just write down Snowflake trial account. You were getting the option?
This one.
Yeah, this one, yes. So you can just, give your, first name and all those things. Okay. Can you just, give your first name, your, last name, your, mail, Gmail ID. Okay. Whatever Gmail ID you have. You can just write down, student, no problem. Yeah. Just write down some school name. Okay. Yeah.
And here,
No, don't select anything. Yeah, I have, get restarted. Microsoft Azure. Can you say choose a, yeah, just, get started. Yeah. List by data from the why use what will be you use for Snowflake poll. Just, can you just, select the anyone second one, let's suppose second one. Yeah. Just, select, continue. Yeah. Or just select, all the languages. Yeah, SQL, Python. That's enough. Java. Submit. So now you can just go to your, Gmail, and can you open your Gmail? So this is the, mail ID you have given. Can you refresh your Gmail? You will get a mail from, Snowflake. Just go to the Snowflake trial now. Have this sent. Let us just see. Click on there. Yeah. This is the mail 541 at the rate Gmail take. It may take a few minutes to arrive. Okay. Just can we wait 1 or 2 minutes? Okay. So that it comes. Okay. Let us just wait. It takes Snowflake. It's not your mistake. It takes Snowflake takes some 2-3 minutes time to give the account. Okay. So they will create an account and they will give you the username and the password via which we will be logging into the system. Meanwhile, let me see your PyCharm. Can you open your PyCharm?
Yes.
Yeah, this is this is the your file. Okay, so this is fine. You have already a Python and PySpark and everything. That is okay. Okay, so this is you can just create a Python file there. Okay, and you can just execute. You can create a new project there. You can give any name and then you can just click on create this window if you want. If you want new window, you can open new window. Open new window. Let it open. Huh? Don't know anything. It is just still opening. Don't do anything. Just wait. No, why are you going to scratches and console? Don't go there. Don't go there. Go to Python project 2. Hold on. Hold on. Go to Python project 2. Yes, right click there. Right click. Yeah, in that right click. Click. No, new. Go to Python file. Fifth option. Yes. Give a name there. Let's suppose one. 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 Any name you can give. You can give okay, BTS. Click on that Python file. Yes. Click on there. Double click on Python file. Click on that Python file. Yeah. Enter. Just click on enter. Yeah. Now this is click on add. This click on add. Why you have okay. So just try to print hello. Will add in the particular line. Double quotation in that just give a hello. Just execute that. Now let me just see is the output coming for you in the down. It's coming right. So this is how you can just create multiple
Yeah.
files there. Right click and then now just check your mail ID. Did you got that?
Yes, right.
Click on that. Click on here to activate. So what is the username password you have got? You will get in in your Gmail. Can you just copy and paste from there? Go to your mail inbox. No. Go to
I
your
think I
inbox.
can.
No. Go to your inbox again in the Gmail. Click on inbox. Click on inbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just remove. Click on inbox. So you'll get one more mail where you can just you will get the username and password from the Snowflake. This is what is activated, but you will get one more mail where you will get just just open that activate your you will get one more mail. This is just for activation, okay, and then you will get a mail with your username and password, and then go to the Snowflake next tab where the Snowflake is there. Yes. So once you get that mail, no, you just enter your username and password, okay, and you can just give your username, password and confirm password. We can just create. So I don't know you have
Yes.
got.
Yes.
Did you got the username?
No, he's asking please username and password to get started. We need to give it.
Yes, give that, Dinesh, whatever is there, your username. No, you have given, underscore. You cannot give a underscore there. Okay, only numbers and, character. Just try to, give. Yes, very good. Just, give a password which you will, remember. Some of my students know they give the password and they forget. Okay, then we have to go to forget, password. You just, remember this is password is not either good password. You have to give a, good password. Can you just, give the password? A better password, something where, but you should remember, okay? Don't give a password you forget. Write in a notepad the password, then you can just paste. This is not the correct password you are selecting. It's a red message is coming. No, that means you're not you are taking a correct password. Okay. Take up a password something like this. Okay. Let me just share you. I have given let's suppose I have given you in the chat this kind of passwords. Can you try? I have given you a password in the chat, so you can just try that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you open my chat? Just have written this kind of password. Can you just try? Can you give one more? No, no, no. It has not. It's still accepted. The password must be 14 to 26 character and contain one at least lowercase and special character. One. No, no. This is not correct password. Just try some. Give one more. 1 2 3 and just give one more. 4. Give one more number. Let's suppose you give 0. Give a 0. 0 and then give a 0 and then give a small letter A. Yeah. Password needs to be very, very strong. A, give a small letter A. Yeah. So just try with this one. Let us just see. No, no, no. It has not, you still accepted. Give a letter, at the rate one more.
He
Okay.
don't want special character.
Yes, we have, give a hash there. Just give
No
at the
special.
last. Yeah, give a hash there in the last. You give a hash there. Yeah, it has now, accepted. So you use that one only. So just we are giving a hash in the last, whatever we had the password. No, just copy and paste that one only. Just give a hash there. Yeah. So this is the password. Okay. Confirm password. Get started. This is how this Snowflake, UI will look. Okay. So you can just, skip these things, just click on not now. Just click on, for not now. Skip for now. Just click on skip for now. Yeah. Click close this one. Okay. And that's just, this is how the UI will look. Okay. You can just click on that, plus button. There's a plus button. Can you see that one? Yes. Click on, SQL worksheet. Yes. Can you click on that one? So you can just close this, pop-up what you are getting, okay? And I'll share you a piece of code where we will create a, a database and a, a warehouse and all those things. Let me just, create that. Just, give me just 1 second. Let me just, give you that particular code. Give me 1 second. So is your WhatsApp, accessible from browser, or shall I give in the chat?
Yeah, anything.
Okay. Let me just, share you. So I have given the, code in your, in the group. Just can you just, in the WhatsApp, I have shared it. So if we have got that, then just let me just, know that you have got it or not. Else we will, chat, share in the, chat also. I have shared in this, chat also. Let me know, once, you have got it. Yeah, you can just, open that. Yeah.
Zero का भी कर.
It's not, opening. Just give me 1 second. Let me just,
It's opening, but it don't have any content.
Okay, it's not the content is not getting copied there. Let me just try once again. What I will do is that I'll just directly paste the code there, and let us just see what is happening. Just give me 1 second. Can you see now the code directly I have pasted? Yeah. So can you just copy this entire code?
Yes.
Actually, we'll create a database, we'll create a schema, we'll create a table. So for this, we have already written a code. So I don't want to write it. I just want to copy and paste and then create that. Okay, just paste it here. Yeah. So now.
Sir, is this same as Oracle?
No, it's a
It's
database
a
only.
cloud.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
first.
okay.
Yeah, it's you will give a URL and you are accessing it. But yes, it
Okay.
is similar to a particular Oracle or SQL Server or MySQL database. Again, we will write select only, create only, update only, insert only. But there are some syntactical differences which we will definitely see. But overall, it's also a database, but it is in cloud platform. That is why it is in so much
Oh,
demand. And there's a particular role what we select. There's a particular warehouse what we will select. So that is what is the thing. But overall, it is a database only. There's no much
oh,
difference, but it is in cloud platform. So what we are going to do is that first we'll create a database we have to create. Then we have to create a schema. Then we have to create a table. Like that we will increase one by one. So go to step one. Dinesh, can you go to step one? We'll create a database. Go to top. Have you copied the entire thing? Yeah. So yeah,
Yes.
this is the first thing. You have to create the database. Line number 2, you just execute. Execute. Blue color button will be there. Yes. And you just see. So what will happen is that what is the message are you getting, Dinesh? Can you tell me?
The database company DB2 successfully
That
created.
means we have created a database. Now inside this database, what we are going to create? We are going to create a schema. Can you execute line number 5? Control enter also you can use. Okay. So this is nothing but the schema we have created. We have created a database. We have created a schema. Can you come to the next line? We are trying to create a table. So let us just execute this code to execute now. Yeah, can you just try to execute this particular piece of code? Yes. This is a particular table created whose name is what? Sales clean to. Yes or no? Dinesh? Yes. Now come to
Yes.
come to now line number code number 4. We'll create some role and some accesses and all those things. So just click on this line number 17. So we'll create a role whose name is my role. Can I just execute this code? And grant role to my role to and to the username. Can you give your username? Do you remember your two user Rana data migration? You don't have to write. You have to write your username. Do you have your username of Snowflake? Do you remember? It's written not DN something you given a here in the left. I can see that DN icon. No, don't do there. That is fine. No, two user no Rana data migration. You have to remove and then no, let it be like that. Just control that. Yes. Just, to this Rana data migration, you have to remove. Okay. And you have to give your username. Here in the, down, left, you can see your username. Just execute that. We'll grant this, role. Yeah, now next code. Execute this. Come down, come down. Yeah, line number 24. Just execute that one. Line number 27, 28, and then 31. Do that. One by one, huh? Just execute one by one. Don't do that. Yeah. Now come to line number 31. Come down, come down. Come to point number 9. Okay. Now just execute this select query. Execute this one. Is the table created? Yes or no? If you want to insert a record, can you just write an insert query, insert into? Control that. You remove that, select query. Control Z. Control Z. Yes. Just first remove this selection. Click on enter. Just write down insert into. Yeah. Just copy that name. No, company DB, all these things. Yeah. Yes. And just write down. Paste that. Insert into table name, and then this just in the bracket. Write down. Column names. What are that column names? Bracket. You can write down order ID. ORDER_ID. Don't you have given some space. Don't give that space. Okay, comma. Quantity. QUANTITY. There only it is written. Just select that quantity. QUA. No, this is qualified. Just write down quantity. QUANTI. Quantity, comma. Just give a comma. Amount, and then sale date. Comma, sale date. SALE_date. Now come out of this bracket. Write down values. Values. VAL. Yes. This is one. First word. First keyword. Values. Bracket. Just give the order ID. Let's suppose 1. 1 comma quantity. Let's suppose 100. And amount. Just give. Let's suppose 1000. And sale date. Just give. Let's suppose today's date. 29. Dash 09/2025. Right, like that. 29. Dash 09 and dash 2025. Okay, just try to execute this one. Your 29th date you have to write in single thing, and quantity spelling also just correct it. Okay, 2 things you have to do it. Quantity spelling is also right. Wrong. QUNTITY is the quantity spelling. Okay, so we have done one mistake. QUNTITY is the quantity spelling should be completely correct, else it will generate error. Yes, just execute this one. Yeah, so this record is inserted. Now just execute line number 34. So are you able to see how we are accessing the Snowflake database, which is a cloud-based database? What we did first, we created a database. Go to line number front query. First query. First we have created a database. Then we created a schema. Then we created a particular table. Then we assigned some roles, and then we given some privileges, and then we created after creation of table we inserted the record, and we are accessing this. So all these things are not done by us as a tester. We will not create a particular database and schema and tables, and all those things as done by the generally by the developers. Only in some scenarios only if we get the access, then we will create it. But we should know everything in case suppose source is a file, target is a database. We can create a a table and insert the file, and then we can do the validations. So this is how we create, guys, in the particular database and in a particular schema, in a particular table. And this is what we are going to access the particular Snowflake database. So I want all of you to do as Dinesh has done. So create an account in this Snowflake, and then create this I'll share this particular piece of code where you can just create a database schema table, and then assign the roles, and create a role, create a warehouse. And then what will happen is, guys, is that we will insert a record and we will access this particular data. All of you are clear till this much? Yes or no? Are you clear, Dinesh? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is what I want, guys, you to do as the first step: installation of Python and PyCharm, installation of this Snowflake, that creation of the account, and then creation of a data warehouse database. Then we will, guys, install the Oracle software, SQL developer. There are a lot of installation we have to do. So slowly, that is what is my target, that we will install all the softwares. Then we will install, guys, something called as Spark, PySpark. It is a lot of installation we will learn, but this is the way we will go one by one. We want to first create the, guys, this installation. So we will meet, guys, tomorrow. Okay. So that is what is the done for today. So that's all for today, guys. Have a nice day. Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye.